Money Governor Yusuf gave us not enough. Bayero daughter returns to public for funds. Zainab Ado Bayero, daughter former Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, has appealed to President Bola Tinubu, Governor Abba Yusuf, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and well-meaning Nigerians to support her family. The appeal comes 2 months after Kano governor announced that he has assisted Zainab, her brother and mother, preventing them from being evicted from their apartment in Lagos. In a statement, the governor's spokesperson, Mr. Sanusi Batura, said he arrived Lagos in the early hours of 25th June 2024 to meet with the general manager of the apartment where the Ado Bayero family had lived since last year, Mr. Sonel Kumar. Batura said the governor's intervention followed an outcry in the newspapers by Princess Zainab Bayero on behalf of her mother and her brother, who were allegedly neglected by the royal family after the death of late Ado Bayero. Zainab, her brother, and her mother have repeatedly been facing difficult times since the demise of the late Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero. The statement said the princess, her mother, and her brother thanked the representative of Kano governor for the gesture. You came at the right time. We were about to be forcefully evicted from the facility for inability to pay the rent, and they said today is final. We must move out by 3 p.m. and you came just 15 minutes to the time. They have already mobilized you to remove us out of the apartment. Alhamdulillah for your arrival, Zainab reportedly stated. But in an interview with Premium Times on Friday, Zainab said her family has been going through difficulties seeing the demise of her father. She said that she, her mother, and her brother have been struggling to make ends meet and are in need of support. Zainab also acknowledged the assistance Governor Yusuf rendered to the family by June, but said that they were in need of more money. According to her, the assistance received from the governor was insufficient to cover the expenses. She added that the financial support for housing and other expenses was insufficient to alleviate their financial burdens. She said their hotel booking has expired and they have to check out on Saturday, August 23rd, with no place to stay. Zainab Adobiaro said, I know a lot of people will be very surprised that the daughter of an emir is in this kind of situation. Being born into a polygamous home, there were a lot of intrigues and divisions. The whole thing started when my daddy died. His death left a void within the family. Everyone was alone, especially me, my mother, and my younger brother. We were not given a part of my father's estate, so we were left in a terrible situation which has been going on for 10 years. We have been trying to survive and find ways to get back on our feet and return to a proper environment, to have a home, not renting or moving from hotel to hotel. We would love the governor to help to buy or give us money to get a house here in Lagos. Since our father's death, we believe it will be better to relocate to Lagos and start a new life for safety and freedom and to live our lives the way we want. However, with the current skyrocketing prices, we're looking at around 150 million naira for a house in Lagos. I reached out to the governor in a publication on 23rd June when my mother, brother, and I were staying at a hotel in VI. We haven't had an apartment since last year and we're behind on hotel bills. The next day, he sent someone to settle the bills and asked, what do we need? We told him we need a home for my brother. We wanted a home and for my brother to return to school and something to do. He, the governor, through his representative, gave us some money, but we didn't meet the governor in person. It was through an intermediary. We don't know the governor's plans, but he mentioned wanting to buy us a house in Kano. I told him no, we wanted a house in Lagos. What he gave us wasn't enough to rent a house for a year. So we have been trying on to find a place, but the funds are not sufficient. We're in the same situation again. Now, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say to you, this lady. Young lady, I don't know and I don't care how old you are, okay? There are people who have courage to speak out. We're not going to, shame you for it. But the thing is, this is the situation of many, permit me to use the word, people who are not privileged. People who are not privileged in the part of the Nigeria. They don't have a place to stay. They are living from under bridge to under bridge. They don't have the luxury of going to rent a hotel. But I'm going to say this to you. You see the period, that period they give you money. Anybody that gives you money this time around, that is if they hack into your call, please, you and your brother, there are things, a lot of things. See, in this era, if you are if you don't have the privilege, but if you have the privilege to learn a skill and to practice that skill sincerely, I don't know her handle on social media. She would have learned a digital skill, because it is not advisable now to come out and say, okay, go learn how to do this thing. Learn a digital skill, any digital skill, not anyone, sorry, the one that you know are hot, as in trending. The ones you know that in the next 5 years, this one are going to be hot. The next 10 years, this ones are going to be hot. Please use, as they are giving you that money and you are using it to sort, bring out the one for self-improvement and self-development. Please work on yourself. Work on your mindset. This is one of the mindset that people have that makes it look as if their life is easy, because they are not expecting of everybody. As the saying goes, no one is coming to save you. No one. You cannot keep doing this all the time. Do you understand? In fact, the public, if I read the comments here, they're not nice. Get a digital skill, and as you're learning it, you learn you, not just you alone. You take that digital skill as if you learn it as if you want to die. If it means you taking out of that money as you learn a skill to find somebody who is going to mentor you as you are learning that skill you're implementing, and also teach you how to monetize it, my sister, keep the funds for that one. Don't, no matter how the situation is, do not touch it. You will make sure you learn that skill very well. You will make sure you learn how to do it well. They make sure you learn how to monetize it. So that by the time, let's say for instance, you are saying you say you have been doing this thing for a year. By this time, that's maybe 1 year later, you would have, even if it is not, you have not gotten to the point of, at least the money will be coming in trickles. You are saying VI, you are saying this, and I'm saying, why VI? If you not get money, you go find a comfortable place where if you dey Lagos, you go mainland, go find house. You go mainland, go find small place where I go stay. All this one where all this high taste they go, then go tell you say you never serious. So you have to do this thing I said you will do, both you and your brother. And see, if you do it, I promise you, once the money start coming in, you start making it, you keep, as you're doing it, you don't just spend the money, you keep really, as in sending it back into the business. If it is a kind of business where you need to run ads and all of that, you know how to do something online, please do it. If you do this thing for 2 years, see, the work of your hands, God saying go bless the work of your hands, Allah saying go bless the work of our hands, you know go dey this situation. At least you will not be here coming out. In fact, by the time you do it, you will ask yourself, did I just, go out and tell people to help me? My sister, you are privileged though. Very privileged. Hey, nobody owes you anything, no. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.